Scott, that was needed following last week's defeat.
Yeah, it was. We asked for a reaction from the players. Obviously, last week wasn't acceptable, and we've talked about that. We put it to bed. We had a look at last week's result, the footage, and where we can improve, and move forward pretty quickly. Really, when you have results like that, you've got to put them to bed. You can't dwell on them. If you dwell on them, you'll take that into the weekend. And I thought the lads were fantastic today. From minute one, we were at it. We were closing the ball. We passed the ball well. We moved. We created chances. Everything that we weren't good at last week, we were good at this week, and really pleased with the lads. And obviously for Wes, really pleased for Wes to get off the mark with a couple of goals, and his performance was outstanding.
It was very patient football as well, 0-0 at the break, but you kept at it, and those 3 second half goals gave TNS in the end a comfortable win.
Yeah, I thought our attitude towards our play, how we passed the ball, we were always going to get chances, and second half that was the case. We passed the ball quickly, we moved it, we created chances, and sooner or later you're going to grind teams down and you're going to get chances, and we took it, and then we could have, overall you could say that it could have been 3, 4, could have been 4, 5 goals, not just the 3. So yeah, really pleased overall, and move on now and looking forward to next Friday.
You made a number of changes as well. Yeah. Tom Holland made his debut, his starting debut. Callum Roberts as well also started.
Yeah, Callum, did well. He's been training with us for a week or so now, so we've had a look at him. I thought he was, you wouldn't know that he'd, never played for TNS before. He came in, he slotted in. It was a sort of a perfect debut as well. He was excellent defensively, and he was very good going forward and keeping the ball for us, which gave us more balance to the play.
So pleased with the result, obviously, yeah, but also pleased with the performance.
Yeah, really pleased, and just obviously missed out Tom Holland there. Tom Holland's come in, and I think we looked solid in there with Tom. He kept it, passed it well, and won the ball back for us, broke things up, and produced a very professional performance. So pleased for him as well.
Perhaps the only shadow over the game is the injury to Steve Saunders. How serious is that?
I don't know. We'll have to have a look at it. He's, I think it's a pull thigh, which could be. Could be weeks, could be a month. I don't know. We'll have to look at that Monday, assess that, and go from there. So, yeah, on a sour note, that one, it's you can always get injuries. You can't blame injuries. Blaine came in and defended brilliant and got the goal as well. So, I feel for Steve. He's got a little pull there, but we'll assess it and we'll move on, ready for next week.
And talking of next week, it's down to the South Coast, Barrytown United on Friday. We've played them recently in cup competitions, but this is the first time in the league for some seasons.
Yeah, for a long while. I had some good duels over the years with Barrytown. They're an excellent club. They set the benchmark for football in the Welsh Premier, the League of Wales back then. Excellent side, excellent coaching staff, great players, full-time team. It's what we aspired to be at the time, and looking back, we had some tough games against them, and they were always, even when I played, they usually edged us out. But obviously, with the misfortune of whatever happened to the club at the time, it was our fortune, and we sort of took the mantle, so to speak. But an excellent club, and run very professionally.
Well, Scott, thank you for your time this evening, and massive congratulations on your first JD Welsh Premier League victory as TNS manager.
Thank you.